I recently looked around on Google Earth, as you normally do, around the Belgian-French border. After some time, I found this little extra piece of French land reaching into Belgium. But if you zoom in a little more, you see a nuclear power plant, which in itself is a funny place to locate it. Anyway, if you switch to satellite mode, you'll see that the entire power plant and the surrounding buildings are blurred out. Why is that? I mean, nuclear power plants in other countries aren't blurred. Even Area 51 is fully visible. But every single nuclear plant in France, they're entirely blurred out. So what is their secret? Are they hiding something? In short, the answer is respectively, they have no secrets, and yes, they are hiding something. But they're not hiding aliens or some underground reactor cult. At least not that we know of. What they're actually doing is trying to reduce the risk of attacks or espionage. See, France treats its nuclear infrastructure as critical national security assets. And for good reason. They rely heavily on nuclear energy. According to Wikipedia, around 70% of France's electricity comes from nuclear power. So yeah, it's kind of a big deal. And this is also why the French government has laws in place that allow them to control what imagery of sensitive sites can be shown publicly. This includes not just nuclear plants, but also military bases, prisons, and some government buildings. So in practice, that means if you're a company like Google or Apple offering maps in France, you're expected to follow these rules. So when you see those blurred up patches on Google Earth around French nuclear sites, it's not a glitch or a cover-up. It's intentional and legally mandated. Meanwhile, other countries like the US are more chill with showing their facilities, even places like Area 51. But Belgium, on the other hand, also tried to get Google to blur out sensitive sites. But Google straight up declined, since there's no Belgian law forcing them to do so. Belgium actually threatened to sue Google over this. But since their nuclear plans are now blurred, I assume they've made up. But here's the weird twist. By blurring these places, they ironically kind of also make them more noticeable, right? Like a huge neon sign that says, "Nothing to see here." So to conclude a bit on this, is it necessary? Maybe. Is it understandable? It most definitely is. Just remember, it's nothing unusual. It's simply a standard security measure put in place by the government, like in many other countries. Nothing more, nothing less.